person that you were
Hinata,
inspired by.
is it like Hinata? If Hinata and Sheik were like one
Yeah,
person,
and was a mouse.
and was a mouse.
Okay, just for the sake of fanciness, let's do this. There we go. Forgot
Chit
to
chat chat or chat. That's funny.
chit chat chat. All right,
Chat.
Oregonia. The middle one reminds me of a character named. Oh, now it's on the tip of my tongue. Chloe, what's the orange monkey?
A orange monkey.
What? From Dingo. Sips. It reminds me of Sips.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, so you need to watch this D&D fucking animation because they're hilarious. Anyways, the middle character reminds me of Sips.
Well, his name is Pete.
Is he crazy and kind of chaotic?
No, he's like super mellow and chill.
And then, let's see. You have your bruiser. What the hell is his name? I need to write your names down because I can't remember. I know the one on the far
You could
right.
just ask.
I know that your main character is the Link guy with the red scarf, and it's Eli.
Eli, yep.
And then you have the Hinata person that you were inspired by.
Is it like Hinata? If Hinata and Sheik were like one person,
and was a mouse.
And was a mouse. That's Mila.
That's right, Mila. And then you have the guy on the far left with the sword that looks like he's just ready to cut someone in half.
That's Chris.
That's right. Okay, that's Chris.
And
then,
the one in red is Stephanie.
Okay, there we go. So I like the black outline a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think the trees should have it though.
We'll see. I was thinking the stuff in the far background probably won't need it.
Yeah, no. So if you keep black outline everything, you're gonna detract from the characters because then it'll be oversaturated. So keep the black outline to the characters. That looks great. And to the middle location where they're sitting, that black outline across like the log and around them emphasizes the location they're sitting on. But the trees themselves in the foreground really are distracting a little bit with that outline.
You think so? So I mean, you should have seen it before. Like the so like see this grass around the edge?
Can you send the original? Do you have the original?
I have it. It might be too big, but I'll try.
What she keeps saying. But yet it keeps fitting. Yeah, you had to keep sending.
Kickstarter. Was this the finish?
I forgot I posted "Show Me Your Genitals" video.
No, that's the where the fuck is it? That
is such a misogynistic, sexist song, and it's fucking hilarious.
I'm struggling, Mike.
Why are you struggling?
Where is it? I have the rough draft, which looks really cool. But I don't have.
I think I saw the rough draft.
Oh, you might have. I don't have the final draft she sent me.
That's okay. That's okay.
I don't know where it went. I'd have to re-download it.
Well, I like the font. I like the custom font. Where the letterings are in the middle, I almost feel those little tick marks where the need to be a little bit more prominent if you're going to have them there. So
the tick marks, like
you see where it's like grainy across Oregonia.
Yeah.
They need to be more prominent there. And then on the little lettering, there shouldn't be any of those at all because it just kind of makes it too fuzzy.
Sure. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
Because like that's just the font. The font has that texture.
So something you could do, add a top layer in Photoshop and then do you know how to do in-betweening where it's like this little line that goes down and over to like, it's like a nested layer. It's called nesting.
I don't think so.
Okay, so if you nest a layer...
I know how to fix the bottom part. I can do that real easily. That wouldn't be... That's not a bad idea. I think you're right. I think I should just make that solid yellow.
Yeah.
And that's something I can do.
Well, no. So it's called nesting, and when you do that, then whatever you draw will only be in the bottom layer. So let's say you want that solid, you nest it, boom, just wipe a fucking yellow brush across, and it'll stay all in the bottom layer, and then it's solid. I don't know how else to describe it, but look up nesting. Look up nesting, it'll help you.
But
I like
so
the
I
font.
mean, comparing the characters and the stuff that does have black lines in it, doesn't it look infinitely better than the stuff in the background that doesn't have it?
It does, and it helps make everything pop, because if everything in the background had the black outline, it would detract from the characters. And something about this is giving me Fern Gully vibes so much. Do you remember Fern Gully?
Yes, I do.
Okay. This is just reminding me of Fern Gully right now, especially with the leaves. The color and the bubbliness of the leaves and the flowers really bring it out. Also, if they're tiny mice, why the hell are the flowers not huge?
They should be, like, I think it's in my mind they're like farther in the background.
Oh, they still should be huge though.
I think I might. I hate to ask her to do more, but I was thinking about making them like a different flower,
That
like
would
like daisies or something. I don't fucking know.
You could do a hydrangea.
What the fuck's a hydrangea?
Look up a hydrangea. Look it up. Because that would go really well with the hydrangeas. Essentially, can be any color, so you can really. And just for the sake of the stream, I'll pull up a hydrangea as well.
Oh, hey.
These are hydrangeas. Just so the audience knows.
Oh, okay. Hold on, I got something for you. This is what she sent me, and then I turned this into like the Kickstarter banner. But there's actually a little bit more to the piece.
I like that bottom part a lot, but
that's where like my name is gonna go.
I like that bottom part. I just it almost it's like a weird, it's messing with reality in my mind, because imagine Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, like a blade of grass over tower.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. That's just how my brain's doing it. But I love the art. I love how it's coming out. It looks and belongs to your book. It's definitely unique to your characters.
Yeah, because like it just looks so much better with the black outlining. Like before, it just looked off with like the weird blue outlines.
I wonder. I want to see that so bad at some point. Maybe.
I can compare the two once I get the final product in.
Yeah, and then you'll post it. I want to see that. But she's doing a great job. There's some detail work in here that I wouldn't even thought of doing. And even like in the background behind the little house hut you got going on, she did the mossing on the rocks.
I told her to do that.
Because I can
her initial, I was like, you got to make it more green. You got to make it dark. You got to make the wall darker and add some green to it. In fact, I'd probably ask her to make it even darker.
The only thing I got to say about the rock in the background, from what I can see, on the waterfall rock, the one that's to the left and that edge right there, she needs to add a little bit of a highlighted edge and get rid of that black outline, and that would make that look so much more fluid. But that's just like high critiquing. That's like super high critiquing. Otherwise, she's doing really well.
She said she might be done by Sunday, so
Sweet.
I can't wait. $200 for this piece. There's going to be more. Obviously, it's going to be the length of a novel cover, 6x9, and then I'm going to pay her $200 to do the back cover. Hold on, I might have.
Her detail work on the mushroom is really good.
Yeah. So I wish I had the original image, because like you could see how much better she did. Like after I said, "Hey, let's try this," and then it just all the characters look so much
Well,
better.
part of it, so part of like I know where that comes from. It's artist goggles. So we get so fixated on a certain thing,
Yeah.
and then it ends up all through the piece, and then we think we're done, and then someone else will come along and show us, and we'll be like, oh crap, that is there, and then we'll go back in and keep going through it until we get it all out. So
Yeah. Um
I like the brush strokes on the cloth the most, I think, just on how they laid. That's really cool.
yeah. I think the textures on the fur are like they used to be solid lines, but then she made them broken lines.
Broken
Um
lines are really good.
like and it just gives it more of like a fuzzy like uh feel to it.
Yeah,
I don't know how to describe it.
I know exactly what you mean, and
Because they were solid lines before. And I'm like, let's make it like try to give it like a hand drawn feel. And now it's with these black lines just give it a whole like the whole piece like this cartoon feel, which is exactly what I want. It's coming along so nicely.
I can
Um
see this in a comic. This looks like a comic strip. Like it looks like it's the front of a like a novel, like a literal comic book novel that I would pick up. Every page would be colored, and I can see this playing out.
yeah, I found this tattoo artist and I really liked his work and I thought, "Oh, you know like these pieces would look really nice at the top of each chapter." So I hired a tattoo artist to
That's
make the
smart.
chapter art.
That's
Um,
smart.
um, it should be very affordable. Dude, budgeting the Kickstarter campaign has been so stressful because I have to like, oh, if I need to because I need about $1,200 to pay for everything, but I have to sell a certain amount of books,
Yeah.
and then like okay, so if I sell these books, I had to bump it up to 30 for the Kickstarter. I think after the Kickstarter they'll go back down to 25, but for the Kickstarter I had to make it $30 because if I don't make it $30, I'll have to make my Kickstarter goal some absurd ridiculous amount.
Yeah.
It was stressing me out. So, and then it's this whole complicated process, but I'm going in it as if like, oh, I'm going to sell 250 books, which might not be necessarily true because some people might do like the $200 or the $100
Yeah. The tiers.
pledges,
Yeah. The
which
tiers.
which yeah, and then I have some ideas for like um stretch goals, like a map, more elaborate pieces of art, um and the final stretch goal would be like an audiobook
That would be
by
cool.
like a professional guy.
Yeah.
I was doing the figures on it,
Audio
and
booking.
it'd be somewhere between $4,000 to $5,000.
Sounds about right. People who do audiobooks and talk, just sit there and talk and read a book, make thousands of dollars on a book.
Yeah. And I figured, you know, like I can release all these products and then I can um
Sit
sell
back.
like I can like email everybody the audiobooks when they're done so they don't have to wait forever. Um or like some people might just like I might sell like 1,000 ebooks and then I don't have to worry about any printing costs. You know, so you never really know.
I'm
I'm
the
definitely
oddball. I
I'm
like
sure
hard copy.
I'm not going to make any profit, that's for sure. Unless unless we sell only ebooks. But I don't think I'm going to make a profit from this. I don't think most
I don't
people
think
make
you will
profits
either.
from
Yeah, I don't think you will, but I think it'll give you enough like headway where you can actually get where your book wants to be and where you want it to be, because
Yeah.
then you just can, after it's out, then you just like, okay, I'm done. I just sit back and essentially just promote your book. That's all you can do.
Yeah. I mean, That's all I can do.
The only like I would be the monkey wrench because I prefer hard copies.
Oh, the half the reason I'm doing this Kickstarter campaign is so I can make a hard copy. Well, I'm not even doing a soft copy version of the book for my Kickstarter. It's all hard copies. I think I might release a soft copy version on Amazon when we're done, once everybody has received their product. But this Kickstarter campaign is all about the hard copy.